Making rice. Rice is a very important food for more than half the world's people around the globe. In many Asian countries, rice is eaten at every meal. Many areas of the world have grown rice for thousands of years. In China, scientists discovered rice fields that were over 8,000 years old. That means rice has been a part of life in China for a very long time. Growing and cooking rice are part of China's culture. There are about 7,000 kinds of rice. They include long and short grain rice, sweet rice, white rice, and brown rice. Rice is low in starch and fat. It is an expensive source of starch. Rice is grown in many countries of the world. In a growing field called paddies, some rice need lots of water to grow. Some rice paddies are flooded with water. Many people greet each other by saying, "How are you?" But in China, we greet each other differently. We say, "Qi fan mei you." It means, "Have you eaten rice yet?" Rice is used in many other Chinese sayings too. If you say, "I lost my rice bowl," it means, "I lost my job." Throwing a rice bowl on the floor is an insult and a sign of anger. In Chinese culture, we teach children to eat every grain of rice in their bowl. It is a way of showing affection for farmers who work hard in the rice field. Rice is used to make things in China. Part of the rice plants are used to make paper and baskets, but its most important to produce its food. Rice grain is used for making rice wine and vinegar. Rice can be crushed into rice flour. The flour is used to make rice cake, noodles, and sweet treats. Rice is used to make many tasty dishes, such as chicken fried rice. You are going to learn to make this dish, but first you must learn how to make plain rice. It's easy, so let's try it. Before you start, wash your hands and put on an apron. Cooking is a lot of fun, but it's important to be very careful working with a sharp knife, hot pan, and a hot stove. Always wear oven gloves when you pick a pot and pan. Before you cook, it is best to gather what you need. It is also a good idea to clean up as you go along. Be sure to ask an adult to help with the cooking, and always have an adult around when working near a hot stove. To cook rice, you need these tools: a measuring cup, a saucepan with a lid, a strainer. You also need this thing: 2 cups of long grain rice, 3 cups of water. Now you are ready to prepare the food. Measure 2 cups of rice. Place the rice in a strainer. Wash well with cold water. Place the clean rice in the pan. Add 3 cups of water. Place the pan on the stove. Bring the water to a boil. Boil until the rice absorbs most of the water. Cover the pan with a lid. Simmer over high heat for 15 minutes. 2 cups of uncooked rice will become 6 cups of fluffy rice. Serve rice as the base for a great meal. Rice is good with many dishes. For example, it is good with sweet and sour pork, orange chicken, and beef broccoli. Or you can serve rice with steak, fish, or chili and beans. Now that you can make rice, let's try a proper Chinese dish, chicken fried rice. First, get the tools you will need: a cutting board, a sharp knife, 2 small mixing bowls, a fork, a measuring cup, and measuring spoon, a large non-stick frying pan or wok, a spatula, or a large wooden spoon. You will also need the following things: 5 green onions, 1 log cooked chicken beef boneless, 4 cups of cooked shelled rice, 3 eggs, one half of the frozen peas starch, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, salt and pepper to taste. You will need to make a sauce, so get these things: 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Now it's time to get to work. You will need an adult to do the cutting. Chop the green onions on the cutting board. Cut the chicken breast into small stripes. In 1 small bowl, beat the egg with a fork. In the other small bowl, measure what you need for the sauce. When mix the ingredients together. Now it's time to cook. Make sure you have an adult around to help. Heat the vegetable oil in the frying pan. Stir-fry the egg until scrambled about 1 minute. Add the green onion, chicken, and peas. Stir them over a high heat for about 2 minutes. Add the rice and salt and stir for 2 more minutes. Taste to see if you need a pinch of salt or pepper. Serve while it's hot. Put it in a large serving bowl or put it on dinner plate. Chicken fried rice make a tasty meal for your family and friends. Enjoy it often, and when someone asks you, 吃饭没有? You can answer, 吃啦, yes.